Okay, so today I wanted to give you guys my review of the Chicago Sky and the New York Liberty game. Sorry, there's an echo. I'm filming in a different place. But before I even start, I want to say this has to be the worst basketball game I've ever seen. And I know I tend to be dramatic, but it's no hyperbole. If you watch the game, you'll understand what we just went through. Okay, so let's talk about everybody. So Courtney Vandersloot, 14 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals, 1 block. She had some good moments in here. She also had some really bad turnovers and everything. So yeah, not her best showing. 45% from the field, negative 19 on the floor. Elizabeth Williams, 7.6 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 steal, 60%, at least efficient in that way. Rachel Benham, towards the end, she was hitting some threes, so I'll give some appreciation. Like I said, she's at her best when she plays shooting guard. 15 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 0 steals, 0 block. Haley Van Lith, 4.0 rebounds, 6 assists, 0 steals, 0 block. And I definitely agree, Haley Van Lith needs to play with the starters more and everything. When she comes in, she is productive, she's getting assists, she's showing some good stuff. So I'll just say here, play more with the starters, I will say that. And then Allen, 11 points, I think 4 rebounds, 0 assists. Angel, you guys see Angel's stat line and everything. The positives is that she had, 12 rebounds. She had some steals. She got a steal on Stewie's head. So we can appreciate that. It wasn't a good game for her and everything. It's an anomaly. She will bounce back next game. I'm not going to do too much on her and everything like that. And I do have something to say because every time I make a video about the Chicago Sky and Angel Reese, here come the Caitlin Clark fans. So because y'all going to get an Angel ass, I got something to say for you. Caitlin shit the bed today too. 4 of 11 and 4 turnovers, okay? So I'm just saying, because every time I talk about Angel, you guys want to come and shit on her and everything like that. I know you guys gonna be in my comments, so hey, Caitlin shit the bed today too. And I'm just putting that out there. 0-5 from 3, so y'all can shut the fuck up, I'm sorry. But yeah, not her best game. She'll bounce back. I'm not gonna do too much. And then next up, we got Ariel Atkins with 8 points, and I can't see the rest of it, 25% from the field. I think she needs to do better with her shot selection. I feel like she's way too much of a shot chucker. You know, she hits some threes, but I need to see more layup attempts, more of the mid-range jump shot and things like that. She had good moments defensively. I don't know. It's just, we got to be more efficient. And then here's everybody else. Camilla was 6 points, 4 rebounds, 1 steal. So yeah, Jonquel Jones was giving her work. She really was. I think in the second half, she probably played a little bit better. I think she got a bucket or 2 or everything like that. But Jonquel Jones was just going to work on her, so it is what it is. Kia Nurse, 3 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 20% from the field. Kia Nurse don't need to be in the starting lineup. I've seen enough. She can have good moments, but way too much of a shot chucker. Her shot selection is not great. She doesn't need to be in the starting lineup. I've seen enough of Kia Nurse. I'm sorry, that's just my opinion. Michaela, 2 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 25% from the field, and then you have Westbeld. So there's that. In terms of some tweets that I really agree with from today's game, this one, it said, can't make free throws, layups, can't pass the ball properly. What the fuck did they be doing in practice? Yeah, this was my thoughts after the first half. I really agree with it. And then this one too, Tyler Mark's rotations and adjustments are hilarious. It was absolute shit. And then this one, that's how I felt. At the end of the day gotta end, bro. Like I said, worst basketball game I have ever seen. No shade. So why do I think that the Chicago Sky lost this game? I think it's a multitude of reasons. Number one, pretty much everybody played like shit in this game. Just a whole bunch of shot chunking, not being smart with the shot selection, taking way too many threes again. 11 to 27 for 3. I know he wants them to take threes. You got to be smarter about it. You got to be smarter about who is taking the 3. Like, it's just ridiculous. The shot selection and the shot chucking that I continuously see from this team. You have the fact that the spacing was fucking awful, okay? Multiple times, you're leaving open space for them to go backdoor on you, to hit layups. You're leaving Jonquel Jones open to hit threes. You're leaving Stewie open, you're leaving Sabrina open. What the fuck are you guys doing with the spacing? The spacing was so bad this game. I was looking at it. I'm like, what are you guys doing? The defense was iffy in spots. They had some moments of steals and blocks and good defense and everything like that. But for the most part, New York played way better defensively on us, okay? Especially Angel and Camilla. Every time they play New York, you know, it's going to be a tough game for them. They just played really great on them. They got some blocks and steals on their head. They just played way better defensively than us as well. So you had that, the fact that we kept fouling them the entire game and getting them to the free throw line, and they did better at the free throw line than we did. Certainly doesn't help. I think some of the reffing calls were BS and everything like that. So you had that situation as well. And we just got outplayed on a fundamental level. We got outplayed on a fundamental level. I think the only thing that we did better than them, I think we out-rebounded them and everything like that, which when you have Angel and Camilla, we should be out-rebounding them and everything. I feel like, yeah, there's that. But 13 to 25 free throws. We kept getting to the line, but you keep missing free throws, and someone went to the line. How do you miss both free throws? You're not being able to cash in when you get to the line, okay? So it don't even matter. It don't even matter, bro. On a fundamental level, we got beat. From a shooting perspective, and also, I'm sure that they beat us in the assist as well. I mean, obviously that's a given. The defense wasn't great, just in how they ran the floor. So many times getting the shot clock violations and just not knowing what they're doing and everything like that. and just so many bad things fundamentally about how they play the game of basketball. Tyler Marsh has to get better with these rotations, with these adjustments that he's making, because he's really not doing jack shit that's helping us in a huge way. So it was so bad. Basically, everybody shit the bed tonight, and yeah, that first half, that's some of the worst basketball I've seen. The second half, I will say they played better, they hit more of their shots, but just so many times looking at them, not being able to see what they're trying to do, and just, you could tell that they didn't know. You could tell that they didn't know. So there's that. While I'm here, I did want to take my time to promote that we need AZ Flood to the Chicago Sky. This is something I said on YouTube. And, you know, you guys, some of you were disagreeing with me in the comments saying, oh, it's greed. We do not need AZ Flood. And yet, you saw the last two games, us getting our ass beat by 20 to 30 points, and the shooting being shit, and our guards being shit. And some of you guys were like, yeah, you know, we do need AZ. Exactly, we do need. To those who are not familiar with her game, AZ Flood is a phenomenal three-point shooter, okay? And we got to give respect to her for that. But she can also do well on a mid-range jump shot. She can hit the layup as well, and she plays great defense on top of that, okay? So AZ Flood is a great all-around player, and hopefully Connecticut Sun shits the bed this year because we own their pick and we use it and we pick AZ Flood. Please, 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 we need AZ Flood so fucking bad. I'm going to keep pushing this agenda. New York Liberty, you have Sabrina, you have Stewie, you have Jonquel Jones. Enough. We don't need her there. We don't need her in the Valkyries. Don't even think about photoshopping her in the Indiana Fever jersey. They're not going to be bad enough to get her anyways, and the racism, she don't deserve that. We need AZ Flood so bad. Like, oh my god. The guards, they shit the bed so bad this game, the last game. Our guard play has to get better. Everyone has to play better from this game, okay? Everybody. But we need AZ Flood so bad, and I'm going to keep pushing this agenda. Yeah, closing thoughts. We shit the bed. It was so awful. It was so awful. We have to get better from this all around. It was egregious basketball. It was awful basketball. I can't stress that enough. You had 24 turnovers. What the fuck, bro? Like, we have to get better. We have to get better, bro. I predicted this team making the playoffs. We have to adjust. I can't deal with this. This was worse than pretty much any game I've seen last year. So that's my thoughts there. In terms of the New York Liberty side, we let them get 19 threes on our head. 19 threes. And I'm pretty sure they said that's the record for most threes made in a game. You're leaving Jonquel Jones open for wide open threes. Stewie hits some on us. You got Natasha Cloud hitting the threes. Sabrina is always good for a three pretty much. So you let them get wide open threes on us and are not doing good enough at contesting the shot, which is a problem. Okay, so they got 19 threes on us. 16 to 17 from the free throws. They were able to cash in on that. 20 turnovers is a lot. We were able to force them into some of them, which is good. But we still have more turnovers than them, so it doesn't even matter. And they won the game in, you know, dominating fashion, 99-74. 34 rebounds. We out-rebounded them, but they out-assisted us, okay? So if we're looking at it, Natasha Cloud, 18 points, 40 rebounds, 8 assists. 27 on the floor and 60%. For the most part, I thought that she played pretty well. She had some bad turnovers this game, but ultimately finishing with this stat line, it's pretty good. 60% from the field, for the most part efficient. We had Burke, 17 points, 1 rebound, 2 assists, 3 steals, 1 block, so good game for her. Sabrina, 16 points, 2 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 steal. Okay, 55% from the field. You see how everyone is positive to the floor? You see how everyone is pretty much shooting well from the field? If only we could live that lifestyle. Okay, next up, Jonquel Jones, 11 points, 7 rebounds, 1 assist, and 4 blocks. 4 blocks. That really shows what she was able to do defensively on us. Like, yeah, the masterclass that she put on defensively, I have to give praise to Jonquel Jones. I do, you know. And, yeah, there's that. And then we got Stewie, 12 points, I think 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 steals, 2 blocks. So, hey, not our best offensive night, still getting it done, you know, on the offensive side and everything like that. Stewie, one of the best players in the world, okay? And then we got Gardner. I can't read the stat line. And then we got Niara Sabally. I can't see that stat line either, but I think she had some good defensive moments. And then here is what everybody else contributed, so you guys can see that. So why did New York win this game? Basically, fundamentally, like I said, they just outplayed us, you know, in every way that it mattered. They played better team basketball. Natasha Cloud running the point. They did some good stuff for them as well. Way better coaching from Sandy Brondello than Tyler Marsh. I don't know what the hell he's doing. Better substitutions, and there's a lot of connectivity. A lot of them are playing together from last year. You have Sabrina, you have Stewie. I think Sabally was there last year as well, and everything. Jonquel was there. So you have a lot of connectivity. All of them are already used to playing together. A lot of them are. So you kind of just see that, and yeah, they just played way better basketball than us continuously. They're a fun team to watch when they're not playing your team. I knew they were going to beat us. Of course, we got our ass beat. We need to get better. Let me know what you guys think down below, because it was egregious.